My name is Maria Aguilar. I am the principal of Hacienda Heights International School. I'm starting my 9th year as a principal here at Hacienda Heights. I'm starting my 36th year in education. I was a teacher for about 20 years, and I've been an administrator for it's longer than 10 years. I was an assistant principal for 6 years, and now I'm starting again my 9th year as a principal. I came to Hacienda Heights, and at Hacienda Heights there already was what was called the Communications Magnet Program. And what that was that 26 years ago, it's going to be 27 years, the former principal had started the third language here, which we were a dual school. That means English and Spanish for students. But like I said, 27 years ago, she started, this was Marvin Luckett, she started the third language, which was French and Japanese for those dual language students. It wasn't until 2 years ago that the campus was officially designated as an international school. But again, that program has been in place for 27 years. And what that is, students that participate in the dual language program are learning English and Spanish. In addition to that, they choose, starting at kindergarten, they choose to learn either French or Japanese and stay in that strand, kinder through 6th grade. The beauty about the Bel Air learning community is that we have that dual strand, that third language strand, up through Bel Air High School. So it's K-12. There's a K-12 alignment. When students leave us to go to the middle school, to Bel Air Middle School, they've had 7 years of the language, of the third language, either French or Japanese. Then they can go on to the middle school. They are placed in the advanced class if they continue with French or Japanese. They're placed in the advanced class in middle school. They can continue it there. Once they get to Bel Air High School, they can continue with that, or also continue in the dual language program. And what that entails in the high school, they take a few of their courses in Spanish. And that's what the dual program entails in high school. And then some students graduate with that dual language designation. And so again, the beauty of our Bel Air learning community is that alignment of our program.
Well, tell us about the academics in general.
In general, at Hacienda Heights, we strongly believe in providing students with a strong academic program. And so, for example, in literacy, I love literacy, that's my forte. We follow the balanced literacy program. And what that is, balanced literacy is comprised of things such as guided reading, shared reading, the daily 5, which are the centers or stations that children participate in the classroom. So we do the balanced literacy K6 at Hacienda Heights. And what it is teachers working with students in small groups for reading to address specific skills, specific needs that the children have. And so I strongly believe that we have to prepare, it is our duty as educators to prepare children for life, not for a test. Yes, tests and our accountability system is based on the STAR test, but I would much rather have my teachers helping these children with strategies that they're going to use in middle school, in high school, in college, and after college, that they prepare them for that versus a drill and kill of passages that, yeah, they'll get us the scores higher, but to me, it's a disservice to the children. And so that's why we focus on best practices at Hacienda Heights. And the teachers are great teachers. We have a wonderful staff. First of all, caring. Our teachers are very caring. So they work with a social emotional aspect with the children as well as the academic aspect. Science, we have our kids are tested on STAR in the 5th grade in science. Our 5th grade team does wonders, but teachers know that when they test for STAR, be it at 3rd grade, 4th, 5th, 6th, it doesn't belong to just that grade, and that's something we're always reminding teachers of. It doesn't belong to that year's teacher. It belongs starting in kindergarten. So we're preparing children since kindergarten, again, not for the STAR test, but to build solid foundations, solid knowledge, that when they get to 3rd grade, they have those great skills that will help them on the test, but also they're going to help them further on. And so again, we're very blessed that the teachers have embraced that philosophy and work towards that. That's their goal, to provide the kids with the best instructional strategies that are out there. And we work as a team at Hacienda Heights. It's a whole team. Teachers know that their children are not only the 22 that they have within the 4 walls of their classroom. They know that the children in the entire grade level belong to them, and the children in the entire school belong to them. Something we focus on a lot at Hacienda Heights is that character building, kindness and respect. I said we're a team. We have a fabulous counselor, that focuses on that random acts of kindness, just always being honest, having integrity, being ethical, and we instill that in children. We promote that in them, to be respectful, be kind. There's no reason to be unkind, and children know sometimes, children are children, and they will make bad choices every so often. So for example, with my assistant principal, Ms. Rodriguez, and myself, we try to focus not on the punitive side of the discipline, but rather on the learning. What are you going to get from this? Okay, you're going to pay your consequences, but what did you learn from this is mostly important. The office staff is part of that team. Again, the teachers, the volunteers, our community. It takes all of us. That's the perfect example of it taking a village to raise a child. And that's...
Have you heard of the Mindset, Carol Dweck's book, The Mindset?
Yes, as a matter of fact, the Bel Air Learning Community is going to do a book study on that book. We've purchased those books. We will be passing those out to teachers this year. We will be doing that book study. Our theme this year for our district is growing through excellence, and then we added here through a growth mindset. And so that's what our focus will be on. And in fact, I have a few teachers, a couple of teachers that have already started building that into their classroom, the growth mindset, to teaching the kids about that, and what power that has. Don't get stuck on the I can't, or it's impossible. No, rather, if I set my mind to it, I will do it. And so now again, I look forward to that book study as a campus and as an area, as a Bel Air feeder area.
Charlie talks about the principal talks about grit. How do you fit into that?
Grit fits into that growth mindset perfectly. Because again, we're talking of even as adults. As adults, if we have that grit, anything's possible. And failing forward. It's okay to fail,
yes,
so long as you fail forward. So again, it's something that we as adults want to embrace, so that it passes on to our children. How beautiful. You know, what beauty to see. Again, we're not just teaching reading and writing and math. It's all these life skills.